Welcome back, everybody. This is Fire. Let me go ahead and get this started, as I'm going to be talking about special ships, okay, from the last part. So special ships, unless you have a really good advantage, like perhaps that one guy can get 4 to 5 TKs or terrier kills or whatnot, or impose his will, then it's best to go 5 spies. So let's see, Oops, if he can really just impose. Oh, there he goes. He's making a stamp and doing what he does, and picking off people, Major Crisis, Wimp, and that's what we need a Warper to do, just to kind of maintain that zone control, and then at opportune times go for the Terrier Snipe. Okay, so you want to maintain, past the red line or past the halfway point, and then at opportune times go in. So there we go. Oops is doing a great job. Diaka bursting at just to see if you can pick off anyone in the under. And so here we go. We have a reversal of fortune here, as we see Cram and by Diaka. So what he needs to do is, well, he can't do much because they don't have a position. But Mickey's good job trying to but bursts everywhere. Seeing everyone. Oops, that definitely trying to sacrifice for his Terrier teammate and gets taken off. And so here we go. Diaka and Pandora versus Mickey's and Sage. So see. Oh, here we go. Oh, Major Crisis, and that's what I expect. See, I want big-time players to make big-time plays, and that's exactly what it is. Even though if it's by luck, but, sometimes you gotta go and create your luck. That's what I've been saying all game long. Okay, back and forth, Major Crisis of Sage, and here we go. And Diaka, Pandora. So, Pandora versus Sage, great matchup. Both squads are great, basing squads, and a lot of great players. Squall, FF8, I expect to have a good game. He's a good player in my opinion, too. And Evil, so Spiky, all of them. Actually, this is a pretty good game. So there might be a couple decent players, but most of them know what they're doing. So I'll give everybody that. Everybody here knows at least what they're doing. If not, they're good. So Mickey's is here we go. Diaka is going up, trying to get Vatican Assassin, trying to push, trying to break the Cram, trying to break the Sage Cram, but Sage, IDK. Holding it down. IDK, here we go, 53 kills. So what I'm going to do is try to leave my cursor on who I'm feeling is hot or doing well or trending well. So that can be like the bonus to you. So whoever is dominating at my point, whether it's the kills or assists or the baits or the veers or the twofers, I don't know. I'm going to put my cursor on you and talk about you from time to time. For IDK right now, 55-26, leading the pack. Shade 51-25. So if this is poker, and so 2-to-1 odds, I would take Shade to MVP in the end. Okay, 2-to-1 odds. Anyone who wants to take it right now, pause it and think about it. If you don't know what it is, Wikipedia, I'm betting, and that Shade is gonna MVP because he's my favorite in this match. So hopefully IDK can hold on, prove me wrong, because that would just. Oh, here we go, Diaka, providing burst support. Spiders cleaning up, Vatican Assassin, knowing the wise thing to do is to get rid of, to die, because he wants 3 reps, or if he has bombs right there to burst or to mine the trench, hopefully for Strap and delay the inevitable, maybe Strap the tear, but Mickey's is not a veteran, but not a newbie Terrier, knows that, does not want to fall prey to that, it's like the worst trick in the book, running into mines, I mean, come on, it's like walking into a parked car, unless some of you guys walked into a parked car, then you shouldn't complain, but I mean, you shouldn't be dying to those. And if I see people dying to mines in the trench because they're too aggressive, then I'm gonna call you out. So prepare to mute them. I don't know, the speakers or something. IDK trying to hold position. Shade doing a good job. Evil, Oops, ultimately getting pushed to Spider, adding. So here we go, applying pressure, and that's what I want to see. And as a Spider over Spider. And you want to maintain control. So in between where Diaka right now is to the flag, you kind of want to control that spot and use that ledge right there where Diaka just shot and where where he's bouncing off right there. So use that ledge as defense, and you want to kind of snipe back and forth, Counter-Strike style. For those who play Counter-Strike, you want to go back and forth, straight back and forth, and there we go. When you have openings, and here we go, you want to go over, and there we go, force them to warp, and on the other side, zone control, okay? So if you're an overspied, and that's what you want to do, and watch out, because you don't want to overcommit, so you don't want all your spiders to overcommit, because if there's a warp behind you, then you're screwed. So you want to be a spider where kind of decent was and stuff, and you have some of your spiders, and you have your unders like Mela unders to support you, and that's classic cleanup. So you have your overs to control, unders to push, see a mistake. If they make a mistake, you go for the opening, and if overs, if they burn their warps or whatnot, then you apply pressure. Terriers apply pressure, you get the TK. So reversal of fortune. Diaka, here we go, 12-7, trying to fight back. Pandora trying to defend right now as Sage makes the way up. Easy cram break in the lower section. Cyrus picking up Attic Assassin, and Melanoma trying to hold his Cyrus in a great flag room battle going on right now. Machina God, you see the shark battle going on. Sig trying to bounce off Machina, trying to delay the inevitable. Vatican timing it, so after Machine dies, for those of you newbie sharks, you want to time it, giving time for, but then the Machina God taking it a little bit too long, cannot help it. Oh, there we go. Most worst is he gets picked out by the burst. So Mickey's definitely a great burst because he knows that if he picks off the shark, you see pressure going over top, and you see zone control. See zone control over top, and Spiky. Oh, there we go. I expected Spiky to to kind of be alive more. Shade doing the right thing, leading his way, being aggressive, and Eva following up. Shade Vatican Assassin trying to bounce or rep the bomb to Mickey's, but was unable to. But Machina God's still alive. They need to get rid of Machina God right now. He's just another hindrance, and that's exactly what a shark is. And you want to focus fire sharks, kill sharks, because you don't want them to mine or just kind of soak up damage. Because half the time then your bullets aren't going through. Then your spiders are renderless, and then you're screwed. So good job, some Sig trying to push through. Here we go. Sig is a great shark. So like I said, he's very aggressive. It can tank it. So you don't want to be a shark with to be a shark, you got to have. You don't want to have the best ping. You don't want to have like 30 milliseconds per second or like 0.1. You got to have some ping because that's part of sharking. Because that's part of sharking. So for the selective few, like not everyone can be an NBA player. You got to grow up to be a certain height or build. You can't be like 4'2", 20 pounds or like 100 pounds like Grandmasters is at 7 years old. Yeah, I told you to eat more, man. But anyhow. Yeah, you see, you gotta walk the walk. So here we go, back to the match. Squall and Evil over top. D-Sin, Melanoma handling bottom. Trying to fight over IDK and Major. Zyklone going to bottom. Mickey's, putting, definitely emphasis on the bottom because he wants the bottom. Because if you have bottom, then you can always have a way out. But getting caught in the corner. Here we go. Diaka going over top. Diaka trying to apply pressure and doing a good job fighting as well. And lobbying bullets because if those get repped as well. Oh, it's bursting. Trying to pick off somebody. So if those bullets get bursted as well, or repped as well, that means they're part of, that's like a spider bullet, and that every little bit counts. So there's a couple other good tears that do it as well. Okay, so that's an aggressive tear, makes good, helps you pad the stats, and you provide support. You're like the commander, so you want to provide some support. Oh, Major Crisis going around. Spiky doing a good job. Major Crisis being aggressive. Major Crisis trying to showcase that he is putting a stamp on this game, gaming. Do not want to mess with them. Great job, Major Crisis. So IDK, oh, getting picked off, and here we go. I don't know what happened, so things kind of timed out for a bit. So here we go, back to the match. D-Sin and Diaka and friends trying to push back up. Diaka trying to look for the burst point. Fast forward just ahead for a little bit, and here we go. It's just probing the spot. Spiky trying to, he knows that it's comfortable. He knows that Major Crisis and those the spider line. It's like a drum line, okay? If you know that your drum line is strong, then you as like the solo drummist or the one who battles, the one who go watch Drumline if you don't know what I'm talking about. But so Spiky is Nick Cannon. So Nick Cannon right now, he's trying to like see what's up, test the other guy. Shade, there we go. This is the matchup I want to see. Shade versus Spiky. Shade knows that his job is to personally take out the other guy's best player, because if you're the best player, your job is to not shy away from battle. So if you're like Mega Man or you're like Ease or whoever, Flood, you're the top player or the best player of your team of that ship, it's your job to handle other guys. Okay, so if you're the best player like a Spider, it's your job to handle the other Terriers or other team's best Spider, because if you can't, then no one else will. Then you don't deserve to win. You don't deserve to win at all. So Diaka going over top, doing a good job, getting back to the game. There we go, part 2, lots of action, and until next time, there might be a delay in upload, but until next time, FF out to part 3.